26 different civil society organizations, CSOs, made the call in a statement designed and made available to Daily Independent, some of which include LEDAP, Legal Defense and Assistance Project, Civil Society Network Against Corruption, CSNAC, Rule of Law and Accountability Advocacy Center, RULAC, Journalists for Democratic Rights, JODA, among others. The CSOs stated that the right to property, fair hearing and liberty and constitutional right, that no governor has the power to dismiss this right under the pretext of enforcing the COVID-19 regulations. If Wike fails to reverse himself, we encourage the victims of his actions to take legal actions because the executive order of the governor contains no provisions permitting the demolition of properties. Only a court of law can do that, and that is after being found guilty. What is done in civilized places is for the governor to obtain an order of interim forfeiture and then go through a trial. The CSOs noted that the action is the height of abuse of power, that no constitution allows a governor to become the maker of a law, accuser, witness, enforcer of the law, the prosecutor and the judge at the same time. That is primitive. We acknowledge the citizens must comply with orders meant to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic and protect citizens and residents of Rivers State. We also condemn the violation of such orders by any citizen whatsoever. But we equally assert that two wrongs cannot make a right. A democratically elected governor should rise above arbitrariness and lawlessness. The Constitution guarantees citizens the right to own property, and this right cannot be circumscribed without following due process of law. The Rivers State governor has no legal right in law to confiscate or demolish the property of citizens by executive fiat. The CSOs stated that Wike should not be allowed to continue to violate the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We call on citizens of Rivers State to resist Wike's dictatorship. They should challenge him through civil and legal means. We also call on the People's Democratic Party, PDP, being the opposition political party of which Wike is an influential member, to speak up and condemn his excesses or else lose any moral ground to criticize or oppose any act of malfeasance by the ruling or Progressive Congress. The statement further noted that no law permits the governor or the president to mete out any punishment to any citizen without recourse to the Constitution. You cannot go outside the law to enforce the law. The executive order relied upon by Governor Wike is an administrative instrument with guidelines and not a law. The Constitution supersedes the governor's order. The guidelines and regulations in the executive order are subject to the Constitution. So if there is a conflict in the guidelines, the directives of the governor and the Constitution, his directives will bow to the Constitution. The statement reads in part. Okay, we don't need to flog all this again. That is what has been where people have been talking about for some time now since this incident happened. And one thing I just love about these CSOs is that they said trying to caution those who are even not trying to obey the law, violating law when the government or when the law is being put in place or when another is being put in place just to curb the spread of the coronavirus. One thing is that simple thing would have been done. Only God knows what happened, because I learned that the man is based in Lagos. Of course, his business will be in Rivers State. He might not even be there at that particular time, so he might not even know what was going on. But one thing I believe is that if the needful had been done in the first place, it wouldn't have escalated to all of these things. But let them all have their day in court. Let them go and sort all of those things out. Of course, a lot of people have taken position on what they want to believe and where they stand on this issue. Let's see here what people are saying concerning this call by these civil society organizations. Someone says, CSOs, you all are hypocrites and corrupt. I do admire Wike, but this one, no, two runs will never make it right. There were many other ways to sanction the hoteliers. From which law did he draw the powers to demolish life and property? Okay. So we have CSOs in Nigeria when Erufai and Fashola are destroying people's property in Abuja, Kaduna, and Lagos. No CSO, or is it because it's Wike and from PDP? That is why you people come out to defend the person that think is big fish in the state and the sitting governor's youth leader. So he have the right to violate executive order and kill an innocent person. You people should go and look for better work to do. We can carry on and protect your state, Joe. Unconstitutional CSO. Wike is the CSO of the state. So Watermelon CSO should go and sit down instead of you to appeal to him collectively. Wike action is a good deterrent to other prospective violators. Thank God the building does not belong to the opposition party. I beg Wike for pardon. Beg Wike for pardon. Otherwise, the land space would be acquired as he said and build school on it, not short time hotel. CSO, where were you when Kaduna State Governor uh, was demolishing houses illegally and to date, nothing said or done about it from you? Jobless CSO, no one is saying anything about the dead task force member that just passed on you, only interested on people that think they can intimidate people just because they think they belong to one cult group or the other. Please, you people should leave Wike alone and find something better to do. You people should also stop promoting criminality and disobedience to authority in River State. Good for you. Let the dictator pay for the excesses. We are not in jungle. We are in a modern day Nigeria, and it will stop other governors that might want to behave like him. And this one now says that Nigeria is lawless society where people do anything and hid under the law. These CSOs should think before saying anything. It's not about emotion, it's about people obeying the law. And are you people aware that government agents that went to the place were wounded by staff of the hotel? So these agents of government don't have rights. And if they have rights, then CSOs have no point. These people should go to bed. People should learn to obey rules. I hope no be format to take enter the guy collect something be this. You know anything can happen in this Nigeria. Okay. CSO might be saying the truth, but I'm afraid this act demonstrates an embodiment of hypocrisy because it's clear that Wike's character is a federal character. I thought this correction would have started at the federal level to avoid more people adopting the same character. Where was CSO when Babatunde Fashola, Yaya Bello, El-Rufai, governor of Kwara State, were busy demolishing houses of innocent citizens in their respective states? Please leave Wike alone, blind people. We cannot call Wike, we can call, Wike cannot call himself a lawyer. In his present state, he will slap a judge if he should find himself before a judge. He must build and restore everything he has demolished. I always like him, but I condemn this action of demolishing and destruction. Please, I don't know what you guys are talking about of the past. Past is gone. Let's face the present situation on ground now. I really appreciate you, lawyers and others. I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud of every one of you for insisting on the condition of rebuilding those properties. Thanks to you all. God bless you and give you more grace. Amen. Did Wike come to Abuja to destroy a property? Good, he should pay for his actions. He went too far. That's what somebody say. Yeah, someone is of the opinion that he pays and do the needful according to what the CSOs have said. Wike too much. Show on top of free on tree. They kill monkey. Okay. Someone say, your right up have said it or I am impressed by it. There is no law in Nigeria that supersedes the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. See Section 1, subsection 1 to 4 of the amended Constitution of Nigeria, 1999. Saraki versus FRN. That's what somebody is saying here. We don't have a lot of lawyers who are quoting laws here. Good and fine. But somebody said, but the law was used in Abuja, Lagos, Kaduna to demolish people properties. Somebody is asking whether the law was used in other places. Okay, the law was still used in other places like where he has mentioned most emperors are arrogant and brash. We are not expecting this reigning emperor in River State to be any different. But one thing is clear: the reign of evil over good is temporary. Hmm. Wow. So, guys, let us hear your opinion. What do you think? A lot of people have made their opinion known based on regarding to what the CSO, the chief, what do they what are they called? They are called civil society organizations. Let us hear your opinion. Thank you.